want to talk to my entrepreneur, right? And you still might be working your 9 to 5 right now, but you know that something is calling you to something greater, right? But you only get snippets of it. But you want to see the full picture. The universe is not going to meet you where you aren't prepared to go. You have to start taking steps. You have to start taking leaps. You have to start taking bounds. You have to start listening. I was in corporate America. I had been in Humana at this time, probably like 5 years. And they were trying to give me a promotion, give me a bigger desk, give you the two monitors. And the Holy Spirit just said, "You're not going to be here that much longer. Go ahead and take this box and put it up down to your trash can." And I thought, okay. Well, I didn't really dig deep into it because I was doing medical records retrievals in doctor's offices. So sometimes we would get paper records and have to like manually scan them. So it's not uncommon for me to have a box in my trunk. And so I got locked into one of TD Jake's sermons, and it's called These Are They, and it changed my life. I listened to that sermon probably 40 times that week because I would literally put it on when I got to work, and I was like, God, it's something in this sermon that I need. Let me squeeze everything out of this. And I was so locked into it. Then my ex-husband, because we got the stand-up shower, baby, we got the bed custom home, like we really doing good or whatever. And so I'm a bad person. He was the shower person. So, we could look at each other and talk. And I just put this on the speaker and he started listening to it. And TD Jakes is making an analogy between this bird that was getting his seed at church. But by the time they got to the parking lot, they couldn't even remember what the Holy Spirit had told them in church. Then there were people that would get out of the parking lot and they would get home, but they couldn't apply it when they got home. And then there were people that could plant this seed and go all the way. And I started asking God, "Oh, God, work like that in my life. I want to plant that seed and go all the way." Well, I was already a usher. Yeah, pulled me out the bar and made me be a usher. Woo. I'll talk about that another day. But anyway, so it really forced things out of me, like how I feel about church, how I felt about me drinking, how I felt about being in a church, being in a bar. You know what I'm saying? Like how I really felt about that, because that was a normal in my community. Like people went to church and then they just fucking flipped that switch off and went back home and was whoever they was. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about people that drink on their way to church and drink when they get in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Something is wrong. Y'all around here drinking at funerals? What is wrong? Okay. So anyway, one day it came to where I had to pack up this box and I had to leave. And I didn't know where I was going. I just knew that God said, "This season of your life is done. You will never work another corporate job." And I was like, oh shit. I didn't get a chance to put in my notice. I didn't get a chance to do none of that. It was done. I quit my job. 2, 3 days later, I went down to the Small Business Administration and I started a whole company. I didn't even know what this company was going to do. I didn't even know that this one company was going to transform my life. I had that company from 2019 to 2022. Okay. And when I tell you my whole life transformed, my friends transformed, my surroundings transformed, my spirituality, like my spiritual journey just took off. My psychic gifts took off because I kept leaning in and I kept taking leaps and I kept doing things that other people were afraid to do. And God would send me to people and say, "Prophesy this to them, but if they don't receive it, just dust your feet off and move on." Well, the vision that He was showing me for these people was so big. I said, "Well, God, you know what? Um, if you allow me to do it, I do what you're telling them to do. Just give me the resources and give me the people." Because as a leader, you can never be so big to think that you can do it all by yourself. You can't. You're not that great. God put something in each and every one of us. And it is amazing. Okay? I'm not good with social media content. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Being on camera. Just record me. Okay. And the crazy thing is, I have some of the most profound conversations when I'm not even on camera. My friends got to the point where they were just like, Jenny, we should just record every conversation that you have because you have so much wisdom. And I begin to take all the fragmented parts of me throughout my lifetime and I begin to put them together and I begin to see the map of my life, the blueprint of my life, to where I have been groomed my entire life to get to where I am right now. Generational curses, to be a light, to expose the hurt, the injustice in people. You know what I'm saying? It's people around here strung out on drugs. It's because of some stuff that happened in their childhood. And it's sad because those are the captives. Those are the people that's bound. Those are the people that are walk around here in mental prisons and they know it because they don't really believe in God. A lot of these people were these people rushing out here to get these COVID shots. Yeah, you rushed out here and got these shots. And God said, okay, you don't want to believe me for healing. You don't want to believe that you're covered. You don't want to believe in you putting the blood on the doorpost. Yeah, because I still believe in it. I still pray. I still believe in that covenant. I still believe in that protection. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? And I can tap in on the higher realm. I can tap in on a mother. God ain't gonna never let nothing come toward me. Baby, your tire be flat. Baby, you will crash. Mother Gaia, Mother Gaia will send a deer out in front of your car to protect me. I am protected by the universe. You have to start believing that. The doors that the universe open for you, can't nobody stop that. This is ordained. People have seen you in dreams. People know who you are. That's why God didn't pull you out early. That's why you couldn't make the social media posts. That's why those people had to leave your life. They were snakes hidden in plain sight. Man, I remember I had my spiritual business and I don't really like snake plants. I just don't like snake plants. You know what I'm saying? But I started getting what? Snake plants. So when I got the snake plants, God was like, I'm finna expose the snakes. They all around you. Oh shit. I had to put snake plants in my front door. Right? And if you notice, you will see snake plants in healing practices. I'm talking about in nail shops. Pay attention when you go in there. They know your energy when you go in there. They pulling it through your feet, ladies. That's why you want your man to get a pedicure. Because you know secretly that something has happened. He's being cleansed. That's what the feet washing is about from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Are you doing it? Are you being intentional about how you cleanse your hands? About how you cleanse your spirit? You can cleanse your spirit by washing your hands and saying, purify me, O Lord. Purify me, Creator. Anything that is not for me, I wash down this drain. It's easy. It's easy to do. My prices are high because the people that's coming to me, they dealing with karma. They dealing with heavy karma. I'm a big old gatekeeper, and I know it. I don't boast about it because that's a great responsibility. You playing with people's lives. That's why I lead with love and light. You know what I'm saying? Witches be around me. You bet not ask me about fucking spell work. Shit, get to jumping off folks' desk and everything. Because I get to praying. I don't have to pray, I have to pray. Baby, I have prayed and angels have gone before me before I even hit the room. You already know who I am. Certain people can't be in the room when I go in the room. Because a demon will tremble before me. You ain't got no business in my energy. You know what I'm saying? I got a purpose on earth. God will take out your whole bloodline to protect me. If you knew the authority that you really walked in, it takes healing to get there though. You can't get there without some deep healing. But I'm here to help you. Inbox me if you serious. I love y'all.